Good morning and welcome to our morning moment. As you can see, I'm on the beach, and every now and then I feel like you gotta escape. This is just a short walk from my house, and sometimes you gotta remove yourself from your environment to see things a little differently. Often out here on these waves that are in the background, you see surfers that are just waiting for the next wave. They come set after set, and they're just waiting for the right moment to happen where they can come and catch it and ride it. And I feel like in our lives, so oftentimes we try to manufacture life and we try to get things forced. We try to do things that we oftentimes miss the wave that God has in prep for us. When it comes to surfing, it's all about waiting, looking out, seeing what's happening on the horizon, and being prepared for that magical wave that you can ride in when the time comes. And I feel that oftentimes is how our life works as well. God is doing something, He's working something, He is preparing something for us. And if we look out on that horizon, if we stay focused on what God is doing, well, we'll catch that wave. This week, we're talking about the Holy Spirit as our guide. And as I'm doing my own devotions this week, I'm reminded to be a little less focused on my plans and a little more focused on His plans. You see, when I might try to catch my own waves or do my own thing or try to manufacture something that's not quite there, and in doing so, well, we oftentimes miss what God is actually trying to do in and through us. And so just like a surfer waits for the right set and waits for the wave, may we be reminded this morning to wait upon the Lord, who will renew our strength. Whether it's your strength at home because life with kids every day at home is a little bit stressful, or maybe it's strength because you got a new pet and that's a little bit intense, or maybe it's strength just to get through because life has you beaten down and you're feeling yourself on the verge of a mental breakdown. Wait upon the Lord this week so that He can renew your strength. He promises to be our guide starting today. And as you look out into the waters of what is your life, instead of just reacting to what's coming, ride the wave that God is setting before you. Instead of trying to manufacture your own day-to-day, sit and wait. Keep a weathered eye on the horizon, in tune with where the Spirit is leading you and where the Spirit is trying to guide you so that you may encounter the fullness of His goodness. Now, the fullness has two pieces to it, one of which is what God does in you and through you. The second which is the through you part of how God uses His grace and His peace through you to help others. The waves that you're catching, the waves that you're waiting for are not just about you, but it's about so much more, because God is trying to use you in ways to change the people around you. And no matter how crazy the noise around you may be, no matter how loud life may be, may you find a rhythm of rest and quietness to hear where He's leading, to hear where the Spirit is guiding you for such a time as this. May you catch the wave that the Spirit is trying to guide you into this week. And may you encounter the fullness of His hope and peace today.